Hey guys, welcome back to Just Be Kind channel. My name is Angela, and today we're gonna be talking about a topic that I thought it was really real and really raw. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the one thing, the mindset shift that I had about I think a year and a half ago, and that completely changed my life. Like literally, like I was at a place, not in the best place ever, and it changed in such a way that I didn't even notice that I changed that mindset until I start looking backwards. Like people say that you don't see how things happen at the moment, but you see things going backwards, connecting the dots backwards. So I don't want to take too much time because I can sit here forever and talk to you guys about all the bad things that were before my life and all the good things that are now in my life. But I do want to emphasize in what it was the main thing that my mindset completely shifted in a way that my reality has now changed completely. And if you're into law of attraction, or if you're into spirituality, or if you're just in personal development at all, I'm sure that this is something that is quite obvious for you, but that you don't really take it into action because we tend to fall into our old habits, right? Like, for example, if it were to be, I'm just giving stereotypes. This doesn't mean that it's you. It's just something that it comes from the top of my mind when I think about this type of general people. And like, for example, if you're from like law of attraction, then you might think, okay, the universe is working towards me, and that's it. Like, I put out my intentions and my manifestations, and they just happen, right? Well, if it's someone who is a spiritual person, that might think, oh no, God, the universe, whatever, is gonna make it happen for me. And between those two people, I was a spiritual one, right? I used to think, or I used to believe, right, that things happen to me, right? Like anything that was bad in my life, or anything that was not so good in my life, was because somebody did it to me, right? And that person who did it to me, now I was some type of a victim of the situation. And you see, many of the times we fall into this victim role without knowing that we're falling into the victim role, and our mind start going into the not so positive side of things, the dark place that I like to call it, the monsters, the insecurities, the doubts that are inside of us. And this is something that I'm sure you can relate, because all human being has this, right? But there was something along the way that shifted. And when you are in this mindset of victim, when you are in this mindset of things happen to me, why this happened to me, why was this happen, why did that person say this to me, why was the other person said this to me, why my boss is not giving me a raise, why my teacher is not giving me a raise, why my girlfriend is cheated on me, why my parents doesn't love me, why all of these different insecurities that you might or might not have, but that at the end of the day they're insecurities, and they have this mindset that you've grown up, that you've been brainwashed per se by society. And to be honest, this is not your fault, neither is nobody's fault. It's just that I have a firm belief, there you go, that if people doesn't heal properly, if people doesn't evolve properly, if people doesn't grow properly, then you tend to, what I call it, vomit into somebody else. So let me give you an example. If, let's say, you're in a toxic relationship, right? You're in a relationship and that tends to be extremely toxic, And long story short, they break up, the couple break up, and then you go into another relationship without healing that situation that you went through, right? Like, why were you toxic? Like, what were their characteristics that made that relationship toxic? Was it him? Was it you? And if it was you, why don't you take responsibility? Instead, we go into another relationship saying, oh, my last relationship, he was this, he was that, he was the other. Like, you put all the blame into that person, but you are not courage enough to say, oh, I did this, oh, I fucked it up, kind of thing. And this is just this victim mindset that I used to have. And it was really funny because you don't really see these things until somebody or someone points it out at you. And when I started this journey, I was not truly aware of like this thing, right, that had shifted in my mind, because everything happened so fast, and the way that things happen and evolved within me was really unsubconscious. Now, along the journey, I was able to identify with great entrepreneurs that I've been able to get myself exposed to. I've been able to realize that they have this mindset thing. And it's really funny because you think, oh, YouTubers, or you think influencers or celebrities or people who have actually made it to the top, you think that, oh, they might be just lucky, or they might be just like, they were born with it, or somebody in their family just helped them to be there. But the reality is that most of the people that I've met in this entrepreneur world, it's not like that. It's not like one day they woke up and they have $1 million in the bank account. And as the months passed throughout this year, I understood that, and somehow or another, it was quite hard to break that habit that I used to have, like completely made the switch in my mindset, because it was slowly happening. But for me to actually make the 100 shift in my mindset was taking some time. And it's not something that happens on an everyday basis. And once I tell you that shift that happened within me, it's not like I'm going to tell you right away and you're going to change it all out of a sudden. It is going to change it out of the sudden, in the sense that it's going to give you that clarity and that perspective of what you need to do next. But you need to do something about it. You need to take action towards it, right? So what I understood is that you are the creator of your life. You are responsible for your life. It doesn't matter if somebody hurt you in the past. It doesn't matter if somebody, I don't know, whatever you want to think that they did to you. The reality is that this is your life, and you need to take responsible of your life. Many people ask, oh, what is my purpose in life? What should I do? I don't know my purpose in life. I'm trying to look for my purpose in life. But what if I told you that your purpose is to take responsibility and have a life of abundance, and just like, just taking care of your life and responsibility. Now, what do I mean by taking responsibility? You might be thinking, well, but I pay my bills. And yeah, you need to pay your bills. But what I'm talking about is that when something bad happened, that we categorize it as bad, you need to be able to take action towards those things. You need to be able to step up and say, I did this wrong thing and therefore that happened. And maybe nothing that you did wrong or nothing ended up into that bad situation, right? So it's not about finding the guilt or the blame in the outside part, but taking responsibility within you and understand that you are the creator of your life, that you have this life. Because at the end of the day, sorry, but nobody else can go pee for you. You have to go pee for yourself. Nobody else can eat for you. You have to eat for yourself. The same rule applies in every aspect of your life. If you don't have money, nobody is going to make money for you. you have to make the money. If you have a dream, a goal, something that you want to accomplish, nobody's going to accomplish it for you. So what I'm saying here is that the shift, the mindset that I had was that I was able to understand that if I wanted something in my life, I needed to work towards something. And I needed to put excuse apart and just do it, because of all the love that my parents give me, all the love that my sisters give me, all the love that my friends and loved ones give me, it's not gonna take me there if I don't take the action, and I don't take that consistent action every single day. Now, you gotta understand, you've been brainwashed for your whole life. I don't know, let's say you're in your 20s. You've been brainwashed for 20 years now. It's not gonna change like that. You have to put some work every single day to understand that you are the creator of your life. You are someone who needs to take responsibility to create that reality that you've always dreamt of, but you're too scared because it's easier to stay in the victim side, and it's easier not to take responsibility and blame others. So today I want to invite you. What are you going to do? What decision are you going to make? Are you going to take the victim side? Are you going to take the fear side, the doubts, the anxiety, this dark side of things? Or are you actually going to take a leap of faith, become the creator of your life, choose love, choose a life of abundance? At the end of the day, it's our choice. It's not my choice, but it's your choice. Guys, I really wanted to come and talk to you guys about this real talk, right? What I like to call it, real talk. So if you guys enjoyed this video, or if you haven't learned anything at all, please do hit that thumbs up button, and also if you haven't already done so, please do hit that subscribe button. And last but not least, please write in the comments below, be real with me, like honestly, like if you are gonna choose to be your creator, just put I am the creator. If you are choosing something else, then just, I don't know, don't even comment. Just don't even But other than that, thank you for guys for watching, and I see